Alright, should be rolling.
Alright, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, Aki, and pushing his word in truth and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. All right, we are the brothers here from Great Millstone Atlanta Church. We come in, of course, week in and week out, consistently. All right, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great. Likewise, the resurrection and the establishment of the kingdom of heaven under the rulership of the nation of Israel, starting with Yahushua. All right, Yahushua being the name of the Son of God, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father. All right, but we're going to address the slander of thy people. We're going to address these people who proclaim to be Jews, but we know through archaeology, through literature, through history, through the relics, through the Bible, that they are not the biblical Israelites, man. All right, somebody grab Bible Kashad, Isaiah, and through the Spirit, brothers, just put it in, bring it up. But Isaiah 25, I believe, is verse 9. Or you can actually start at verse 7. I believe it might be 7.
This is Isaiah 25 and verse 7. Mm-hmm. And he will destroy in this mountain.
Right, he said he will destroy. Who's going to destroy? The Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is his name. He's going to destroy in this mountain representing a stronghold, specifically a nation. All right, but more, he's going to destroy the stronghold. All right.
In this mountain, the face of the covering cast over all people.
It says the face, and face, that term face goes into the image. All right, the image, the system. All right, the propaganda machine. All right, the ideology, the belief system. Go ahead.
And the veil.
Start from the face, Papa Shah.
And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast.
The covering cast. All right, something that has been laden, something that has been covered, something that has been disguised. All right, Baba Kashat, that's what that word covering actually means when you go into the Hebrew, man. All right, it also goes into being disguised, man. All right, go ahead.
Covering cast over all
people, because these people, through their influence, through their propaganda machine, through their lies and deception, they have lied to the entire world about the truth, man. All right, first and foremost, starting who are the biblical Israelites.
That's right.
Which, of course, when you go to the records, it's the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. Likewise, what is right and what is wrong, man. All right, these people have turned the world upside down. You have these people, these Khazarians, these people who claim that they are Turks, but they're not Turks. All right, claim that they're Jews, but they're not Jews. Over there in Israel right now, defecating, defiling the Holy Land, man. All right, tarnishing our name, man. Using our name as a cloak of maliciousness, man. While they go around the earth heaping havoc, man. All right, and we supposed to just sit down and allow you devils just be wicked and utilize our name to do your bidding and just continue to be crushed and crushed and set apart. Man, I beg to differ, man. The Lord, said he's preserved 7,000 men that shall not bow down to Baal, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 10, verse 8. And the nations were those that were assembled to destroy the name of the Jews.
Right.
And my nation is this Israel, which cried to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and were saved. For the Lord hath saved his people, and the Lord hath delivered us from all those evils. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have wrought signs and great wonders, which have not been amongst the Gentiles.
Right, signs and great wonders. Of course, dealing with the miracles. All right, but the Lord, he's preserving, he saved his people, man. Why? For his name's sake, man. The Lord refused to allow his name to be continued. Man. All right, Baba Kashah, somebody grab Nehemiah chapter 3. Continue on there.
This is Isaiah 25 and verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast.
Right, this system, man. Go ahead.
Over all people.
Right.
And the veil that is spread over all nations.
Right, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So we're coming into a time through what? The prophecies, through the truth, through the man of the Lord, who is doing the Lord's bidding, man. So now the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, all the nations of the earth, all right, they begin to realize that they've been hoodwinked by these Jureks, man. And they've been lied to, man. And these people have destroyed the planet Earth, man. All right, but a lot of you people proclaim, first and foremost, man. You people proclaim to believe in the Messiah. You proclaim to believe in the Son of God, but these people don't even, these so-called Jew people, they don't even believe in Yahushua, man. They don't even believe in the Messiah. And when you go and read that Talmud, they say all type of ill things about him. But you want to stand hand in hand with these people, man. But we're the bad guy. Meanwhile, you're the anti-Messiah.
That's right.
And it's a price to pay for that. Obviously, man. Go ahead, brother.
Come, verse 8, and he will swallow up death and victory.
Right, and that's Yahushua and his elect, man. Swallow up death and victory. We're going to overcome sin through Yahushua, through the Spirit, man, the Ruach HaKodesh. It's a wonderful and beautiful gift that we've been granted, man. All right, it's the tool that we're going to utilize to maintain eternal life. All right, if we weave it properly, man. All right, if we cherish it, if we hold on to it, if we covet it, man. All right, you got that Nehemiah?
Yeah, you want to talk?
Read from the top.
This is Nehemiah 3, verse 1. It says, then Eliashib, the high priest, rose up with his brethren and the priests, and they builded the sheep gate. Right. They sanctified it and set up the doors of it.
That's what we're doing right now. We're establishing this tabernacle of David, man. As it was in the time of Zerubbabel, all right, as it was in the time of Solomon, man, or, really comparing it to the time of Zerubbabel and the time of the Maccabees, with the Feast of Dedication and whatnot. We're rebuilding and we're cleansing the temple, man. But this time, it's a spiritual temple. It's a temple of the man of the Lord, man. All right, and each and every one of us is a brick, man. Is a pillar for the establishment of the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, go ahead, brother. Somebody grab Revelations 3. Somebody grab 2 and 9 and then 3 and 9. Baba Kashad. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says they sanctified it and set up the doors of it.
Right.
Even unto the tower of Mia, they sanctified it unto the tower of Hananiah. And unto him builded the men of Jericho, and next to them builded Zakir, the son of Imri.
Go to 13. Yeah, go to verse go to verse 13.
God, verse 13. It says the valley gate repaired Hanun, and the inhabitants of Zanoah, they built it and set up the doors.
Right.
Therefore, thereof the lock thereof and the bars thereof, and 1,000 cubits on the wall unto the dung gate.
So as I said before, that's what's being doing. That's what's being done now spiritually. All right, we're reestablishing this temple right here. You see, if somebody can grab that in Ezekiel, right here you have the altar. All right, which is the 12 sign. The 12 tribe sign is the altar. We have that sweet salvia, which of course you see here, the frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh. All right, these things are being done spiritually. All right, this is the manifestation of the kingdom of heaven. All right, brother, grab that Revelations 2.
God. This is Revelation 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blessing.
All right, so he says he knows thy works, tribulations, and poverty. Because the actual Jews, the actual Hebrew Israelites, all right, the actual Ibadah Yashallah, all right, we have to work continuously. We're in slavery, man. All right, we're in poverty. We're undergoing tribulation, man. But what else did he say? So the Lord, he knows one part and he knows the other part. That's what makes him perfect. He's complete. Right. All right. And start that from the top.
Come. This is Revelation 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
And we're rich, and these are the ethnical Hebrew Israelites. We're rich because it is us that are going to receive everlasting life in the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the good news that was spoken about, man. The gospel.
God.
All right?
Like I say too, this is our treasure right here, man. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right? This very special treasure is what makes us rich in the spirit, man. All right? These mysteries, these treasures that we stored in our hearts, our mind, all right? It causes us to walk in the upright spirit, all right?
That's right.
In the upright way. Which causes us to be rich in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Yeah, continue.
It's Revelation 9, so like 2 in verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Rich because we are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So he also knows the blasphemy of them that they say they are Jews. This is what has been proclaimed over the generations. But Yahushua said they're not. They're not. Got that word blasphemy?
Yeah, God. And it's G98:8 is blasphemia. It says slander.
Slanderer. The slander of thy brethren. As the Bible trusts in my great in Revelations.
It says slander, detraction, speech injurious to another's good name.
Right. Speak injurious to another's good name. And let me see. Right. Yeah. Read that. That's what I wanted. Go ahead. Read that again.
It says slander, detraction, speech injurious to another's good name.
To another's good name. You tarnish the holy name of Yasha'Allah, man. You tarnish the holy name of Israel with your wickedness, man. Having a gay parade in Israel, man. Yeah. What part of the prophecy is that? In Tel Aviv, in Pink City, kosher pork, man. This isn't biblical.
Right.
This is heretical, man.
When they have the rabbis, they'll kosher the meat over there.
That's crazy.
And just because they prayed over it, now it's so-called kosher. That's not in the law.
That's not in the law.
Right? Right? No matter what the Talmud says.
Right.
What the Torah says, right? The Torah,
that's
what
right.
it says is that the swine, it is unclean unto you.
That's right.
Not supposed to even touch the
carcass.
dead carcass.
Not supposed to touch it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Not supposed to touch the dead carcass of a pig.
Right.
You know, that's in the law.
Right.
But that shows that the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews, all right, as far as other nations go with because even shoot, you got other nations, you got Moab and them in the land of Israel too, saying that they're Jewish too.
Listen to that.
They converted and all of that.
Wow.
No, it's according to the law, you're not supposed to do those things.
Right.
But these Edomites, Amalek, they allow these things in that land, all right, to go on. All right? And that's why the scripture says, let him show favor to the wicked, yet in the land of uprightness he shall not learn righteousness.
That's what you got.
Read it, please. You got it right.
This Isaiah 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Right. And that's who. Let favor be shown to the wicked. That's Esau. He has been allowed through the blessing of Isaac of the Lord to have the fatness and the dew of the earth and control over the animals and of the people. And he's even gotten the Holy Land. But what is he doing now? He's perverting the commandments of the Lord. He's perverting the ordinances. So what do you do when you have an employee that's not or a manager that's not managing the earth right? Now what do you do?
Right.
All right? You fire his ass. And the Lord's getting ready to fire Esau off the throne.
That's
literally.
Right.
You know?
Like Trump.
Yeah.
Fired.
Right. You're fired.
Continue on. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
And when in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. And that's what he's doing. He's dealing unjustly. Okay? All right? Hey, it's to the point that this what is his name? Benjamin Netanyahu. They want him out of there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right? He's committed war crimes going back to Bush Jr., baby Bush. All right? They had certain war crimes going back to the beginning of the so-called war on terror against him. All right? Over there in Israel and America. But as far as Israel's concerned, all right, they're not doing justly. Okay? So what's going to happen is the Lord is going to put them off the pedestal that they're on.
That's right.
Take them off the throne.
Yep.
And will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh.
You know why? Because they're the wicked. The wicked can't behold the majesty of the Lord.
Right.
Okay? You can't behold the majesty of Yahweh. Because the Lord didn't set you up for that purpose. That's why it says the wicked.
Right.
Okay? We go to Job, it says this is the portion of a wicked man. And when you read up, it says that the snares and the fire is going to be rained upon him. Okay? So guess what, Esau? You're fired. All right? You don't have the boss position no more. You're not a boss.
That's right.
All right? Children of Israel's about to come up.
You got peasants.
I got something real quick in Exodus. This is Exodus 17, verse 14. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Woo!
And guess what? That's going to happen. Right? Now that didn't happen under Joshua when we came out of Egypt. But there is another Joshua that's going to happen up under.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
It's going,
Beautiful.
all right? That's in Numbers, the 24th chapter. Okay? All right? And when the star of Jacob shall come forth, and Israel shall do valiantly, and Israel, though Amalek was the first of the nations, okay, he shall be taken out.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen.
That's right.
Okay? A little bit more.
Yeah, I'm going to go to 16. This is Exodus 17, verse 16. For he had said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Hey, and you're saying that now. With everything that's going on in Israel with these so-called attacks, this is
war.
Amalek declaring war on us.
It's direct.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is Amalek declaring war. Right? It's some more than that.
Oh, no, that's it on that.
It's on that because the end game is Baba Kushai. Can I get numbers? What's that? Numbers 24?
And if I can add to your point, it's spiritual war, right? Because it hasn't even gotten physical yet.
Right.
But the Lord is basically setting up the scene on both sides. So where Amalek, he's making his strategic moves. Okay. Right now it hasn't gotten physical. All right, but it's gonna lead up to that. But now these moves are being made, like the brother said, and it's gonna come down to Jacob and Esau.
That's right. That's what it's gonna come down.
That's it.
Jacob and Esau.
That's right.
Main characters.
The main characters of the movie, baby. The protagonist and antagonist, man. The good guy and the bad guy.
And the first of Esau is Amalek, and the first of Israel is the elect.
That's
Yep.
true. Yeah.
Head to head.
Yeah.
Got
Right.
it.
The clashes of the Titans, man.
That's right.
You had that for
I got numbers.
You want the numbers?
Yeah, Numbers
Let me
24.
read that for him real quick.
You got it.
Okay, good.
You said 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, he was 12.
Numbers 24 and 12. It says, and Balaam said unto Balak, spake I not also to thy messengers which thou sentest unto me, saying, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold.
Oh, good job. Jump down. It should be
It's verse 20. I think
verse 20. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Verse 20.
kind.
Amalek was the first of the nation. That's where the story starts.
Well, I started at 19.
Yeah, okay, come.
It says, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
That's Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations.
Right, so Amalek, we've been warring with Amalek, and it's getting sparked up again now. That's why you're seeing these so-called attacks on these synagogues, because that's Esau trying to say, look, see, y'all coming against us. Right. All right, that's hatred. Right. That's hate attacks. You know?
Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitism.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Term, man.
And if I can say, Amalek has always been a major enemy as well. You look at the time of Saul as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
He went to war with Amalek.
Well, he's already at war with Amalek.
Time of the Persians.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Time of the Persians.
Yeah. Or was you done on that? Was you done with that?
It was still
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Verse 20 it says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Hey, is that the end of that verse, right?
Yeah,
so there you go. So as this war with Amalek ramps up and Esau tries to persecute us for making up attacks against him and these so-called Jews, at the end of the day, your latter end is that you're going to perish forever.
That's right.
You know, that's what's going to happen. All right, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Can I read one more verse? I'm going to just skip back to verse 18. It says, and Edom shall be in possession. Syria also shall be in possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly.
There you go. Because Yahweh Shai is going to come and he's going to end Amalek. He's going to end Edom. And as Yahweh Shai gets his kingdom and as Yahweh Shai takes on the in Psalms 2, you gotta get it, but Psalms 2, it says, "Ask of me, and I shall give you the heathen for thine inheritance." He's going to inherit Edom, all right, and that's going to be spread out amongst the rest of the elect and 144,000 to govern over these nations.
That's right.
And then, ultimately, after 1,000 years, Amalek, like the prophecy said in Numbers, the brother read, your latter end is that you're gonna perish forever. You know?
That precept's Obadiah. That's
Right,
a precept in the book of
Yeah.
Obadiah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Isaiah 63.
That's it.
That's why I just called.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Baba Kashar, you can go back to what the brother was just talking about in verse 16. Yeah, we'll touch up on that. But that also backs what the brother was saying. Go ahead.
This is Exodus 17, verse 16. For he has said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord
Yahweh. Keep this in mind. The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. So don't think, we're not, see, they try to act like they're the victim and just we're the perpetrators and we're the ones who are being aggressive. When you're the one who are killing everybody on the face of the earth.
Right.
That's right.
True.
You're the one with the chemtrails and the GMO foods. You're the one toppling governments, man. All right, poisoning people, man. All right, the Greater Israel Project, what's that all about?
Right.
I thought the people were back in their land. I thought the prophecy was fulfilled. Why are you still at war?
Right.
Why are heathens? Why are other nations in Jerusalem? Using Jerusalem as a tourist site, please. You're just showing yourself to be illegitimate, man.
That's right.
Making money showing off our history.
Come on, but you're making money. So they say it again, brother.
Making money on these tours, showing off our history, man. It's not even
your
their
history.
Esau didn't bank on us getting this truth. He thought he had us.
He thought he
had us in darkness forever.
That's what he thought.
So going back to what you opened up with, nah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Pride of Esau.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pride.
That's pride of Esau.
Man, the Lord, come on, you underestimated the Lord, man.
Pride of this damn
the
devil.
one that created you,
You know?
is making it known.
Right.
Like, man, this is the motherfucker right here. You know,
Yeah.
the earth was given unto him. He's wicked. He destroys every damn thing.
Right.
And I hate you, and my people hate you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what, brother, just to land back what the brother said, you so-called Jew rats walking around here celebrating Hanukkah like you had anything valiantly to do with that. You were the Grecians.
Right.
You were the ones being put to flight. You were the ones being slaughtered. You were the enemies of God. You were the one that destroying the temple and sacrificing swine flesh on the holy altar of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But
right.
you walking around here sparking the lights of
menorah.
the menorah lights with 9 lights, with 9 candlesticks.
Hey,
Come on, man.
can you imagine Jews Maccabees being a so-called Jew?
Please.
What the hell is that, man?
That shit don't even make
Little,
sense. King David.
No
little
sense at
weak,
all,
feeble motherfuckers,
King
man.
David.
Yeah, fucking King David with a yarmulke on, man.
Hey, get your ass on. Doing that little.
Hell out of here, man.
No, man.
They through, man.
That's not you, but I will commend you. I thank you for many of a lot of the literature that you preserved for us, man. These guys have wrote a lot of history about us, as if they were us.
Right.
Thank you. We get to go back to these records,
Right.
to condemn you, show you who you are. It's all set up through the Spirit, though.
Yeah,
Finish reading that in verse 60. Start at
And
60
you
from the top.
deceived, the deceived and the deceiver.
Are his.
The deceived and the thing is
Deceived.
that him keeping those records
Was for him.
What's for him, yeah.
What's for him?
Nah, man.
Right.
Cats
Thanks for keeping
jokes
the
on you.
records, man. So
Yeah.
now we could go into it and we know who we are without great exploits.
Right.
It's a perfect setup.
It's a perfect setup. The Lord with the flank. The Lord with the pincer movement. He is the father of Jacob, man. He is the father of Jacob. He is the legitimate usurper, man.
That's
Like
right.
Gideon, when he came to the king at Moab, Eglon,
Right.
and he went in there and
Yeah.
stuck him with that dagger.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said that was from the Lord of hosts.
Yep.
Gideon told him.
Yep.
Ehud.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Ehud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like that. He was.
This
Gideon was
X.
bad.
I'm gonna finish this.
Shit.
This
Yeah.
Exodus
Getting
17,
down.
verse 16. For he said, because the Lord Yahweh has sworn that the Lord Yahweh will have war with
It
Amalek.
says the Lord Yahweh will have war with Amalek. This isn't, see, you acting like we are leading the charge. Like we are the one calling the shot. No, it said Yahweh. Hashem. He's leading the charge. He is the one that is directing and orienting this thing, man. Yahweh, you have a problem with the Heavenly Father, man.
That's right.
You have a problem with the God of the Torah, the God of Israel.
Hashem.
Yeah,
Hashem.
exactly.
Hashem, man, demon. That's a
Yeah.
Hashem simply means the name, man.
Right.
They walk around calling the Heavenly Father Hashem, praying to Hashem.
Scripture going to it by his name is dreadful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
dreadful
yeah.
among the
Among the
heathens.
That's right.
Heathens over there, man.
Heathens, man. You uncircumcised, man. In heart. How about that? Since you want to get your circumcision now, you're uncircumcised in heart. Not a part of this thing. You can never be a part of this, man.
That's right.
You can never be a part of this. Just a completely different fabric,
Yeah.
completely different cloth. And you envy us so much.
Totally outside the
Just
outside
completely
the
outside the
circle.
temple.
Outside the yeah, that's right.
Profane.
You know.
You could never be a part of this.
I got some.
Yeah.
You guys are jokes, man.
Generation.
You guys are laughable, man. Come on, man, please.
The big joke.
Just a joke, man.
Oh, he had more.
Oh, yeah,
But,
yeah,
That was
yeah.
it. It's from generation to generation.
From generation to generation. I mean, you still got to deal with the boss of bosses. You still got to deal with Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, the God of Israel.
That's right.
The Lord of hosts is his name. Yes. And and that same God from the Torah, that same God from the book of the prophets, he's still on the playing field, man.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
It said what it say? It says because judgment is not executed speedily.
Yep.
It is in the hearts of man to execute wickedness. Not knowing that the day of the Lord is like 1,000 years.
Uh-huh.
It's a blink of an eye, man. In the retrospect of eternity, we're speaking from a perspective of eternity. What is 1,000? What is 2,000 years? What is 3,000 years to eternity, man?
Good point.
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, that was
Okay, come and then get that Nehemiah 4 too.
Can I get this precept real quick?
Okay, go ahead. Look it up.
This is Job chapter 14 and verse 4. It says, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one."
Damn.
And then verse 5, it says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
That's right.
And that's going back to when it said his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Yep.
The Lord, he got his days determined. So he can't go past that time.
Right.
He saw his time is
It's
coming,
bound.
man.
It's set in bounds.
Yep.
You guys, you see, you failed, man. You should know that you failed at this point when the prophets of the Lord are back on the street speaking this boldly, calling you a joker to your face.
That's right.
Calling you a bastard simply as an illegitimate child. So don't act. See, you develop these dictionaries, but now when we bring these words out, now it's a problem.
And now we wrong.
Now we wrong.
Right.
The problem is the truth, because etymology simply is what? The problem is the truth, because your whole kingdom and your whole establishment is based upon lies and heresies, man. That's the issue at hand, and we're bringing down your stronghold simply with the truth,
That's
simply
right.
with history, simply with prophecy.
That's right.
It's like literally you're at the end of the time glass, man.
That's right.
Through the Spirit. Go ahead. You
Yeah.
got that? Go ahead. Bring out what you want to bring.
It's Psalm 83, I start at verse 1. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O the Most High. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O the Most High."
And Barshlaki, and of course this is going directly to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, but it's also with the onion layers, it's also speaking about us. Because we're the voice of the Most High, man.
Yep.
All right, we the prophets are the ambassadors, we're the representatives of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
That's
So
right.
that's also a commandment to us to not keep silent, man.
That's right.
Despite the persecution and the trials, read the book of Maccabees with the priest Eleazar and those 7 children, their mother. They stood strong to the end. They held their post. They didn't deny their God, man. And that's what we're doing, man, through the Spirit. You know, not for vainglory, just as what Yahweh Hashem Yahshua has commanded us, man.
That's right.
We don't have a choice in this thing, man. Go ahead.
God. Verse 2. "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against said."
The hidden ones
both
are the
30
blacks,
minutes.
Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the hidden ones, man. They have said what?
Yeah, yeah.
It says, verse
So
4,
you could-
"They have said,
you could
Come,
switch them out
and let
however
us
you want.
cut them off from being a nation."
It said, "Come and let us cut the Israelites off from being a nation, man." That what?
It says, "That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's because these Negroes right here don't know they're Israelites, man. These Hispanics and these Native Indians and a lot of these people in West Africa and Israelites scattered all abroad, man. They don't know their heritage. All right, they don't know the importance of who they are, and the sacrifice that was made so they can come back into this thing, man. That's what's taking place. That's what has manifested. But we're at the time of we being married back to the Heavenly Father, man.
The time of awakening.
The Great Awakening, man. The greatest awakening, man.
Yeah, talking about that.
The Great Awakening, absolutely.
Right. And that's prophecy in itself. How you guys try to cut us off from being a nation. Well, the Lord's like, nah, y'all can't touch my people.
Right. Touch not my anointing.
Yeah, you got what? Luke the 2nd chapter where it says what? We're gonna come back, in the land of our captivity to glorify His name again.
That's right.
We want to come back to search of our fathers. All right. And just like you wanted us to be no more, well, to hell with you, Esau is gonna happen to you. Okay. Reap what you sowed.
Lord got you in the tree.
You're gonna be exterminated.
That's right.
That's right.
That's biblical speaking. That's biblical speaking. We're not speaking out of our own mouth. We can grab a precept and prove it. We just did it in Numbers. So don't act like we're going out of our own mouth, seeking our own vainglory, telling you what's going to happen. This is what the Bible's saying, man. It takes up with Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
All right?
Just reading it in context, all right?
Absolutely.
This is what you guys push in your little education system. Now here it is. We're doing it in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You guys hate it.
That's right. That's right.
The truth shall set you free, man. Whether you like it or not.
Am I your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
See? And that's exactly why we the enemy. From the womb. From the womb. Grab that Nehemiah. Go ahead and finish that up.
Verse 5
Nehemiah 4.
it says, "For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee."
They are confederates against Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his people, man. A conglomerate, with federation, basically meaning nation and togetherness, union. All right, they're union against us, man. All right, go ahead, grab that Nehemiah 4. This is what I was trying to bring out earlier.
This is Nehemiah 4:1.
Uh-huh.
But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that he built the wall, that he was wroth and took great indignation.
They were upset because we were rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem that were being cast down by the Babylonians. We were rebuilding and reestablishing the temple. And these filthy heathens were upset because we're trying to build ourselves up, man. That's why you Jakes should know these people are not for us, man. They upset because we're trying to build up a wall, man.
Right.
Because they want to continue to devour and demolish and eat our flesh, man. Go ahead, bro.
Con. It says, and mock the Jews.
Go ahead and mock the Jews, man.
That's right.
And he spake before his brethren in the army of Samaria and said, what do these feeble Jews?
See, they calling us weak, man. This is what these heathens think about us.
Will they fortify themselves?
Fortify
themselves the water. Will they make an end in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish which are burnt?
We are those stones, man. And right now in this modern era, this temple, this wall, this building is the people, man. The elect.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead, brother.
Come, now Tobiah.
Go ahead.
Now Tobiah, the Ammonite, was by him, and he said, even that was they built, and thy thoughts go up, he shall even break down their stone wall. Here, our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head.
That's the point of the time, the water. You still got that reflection? Yeah, go ahead, 3:9. Go 2:9 real quick, then 3:9.
It's Revelation 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
But you're not a Jew though, man. You're not a Jew. You run around talking about anti-Semitic, this and that. But I thought you were an Ashkenazi Jew. What happened to that? Wait, how can you be an Ashkenazi Jew? Ashkenazi descent from Japheth. See, we just taking all the layers off and we making you pale.
That's right.
You guys are Edomites, man.
That's right.
You're Edom, Esau, Edom, man.
That's right.
That's your nationality, man. That's your heritage. But you're a vagabond, man.
You know this, man?
Yeah, you know this, man.
But are the synagogue of Satan?
You're the synagogue of Satan. You are the house of Satan, man. You are the house of the adversary, the enemy of God, the enemy of God.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
Yeah.
which say they are Jews and are not.
But you're not a Jew, though. You are not a Jew. Stop saying you are a Jew, man. You are making our heritage filthy, man. We are the Jews, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites.
right.
You guys are Edomites, man.
That's right.
And you should be proud of who you are. You should be proud of Daddy Esau for what they have done for you to get to where you are at.
Live it up.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
got
Esau had a hell of a history.
a hell of a history.
Hey, you know?
Hell of a run.
They had a hell of a run.
Yeah, a hell of a
You
run.
better own up to that history.
Yeah.
Right, man.
You know?
Hey, it's like this. It's like just because you claim it,
Right.
don't make you real, man.
They don't make it real, bro.
You know how many
Claim it all
of
they
these young
want.
jakes out here be claiming games?
They false
And
claim.
they ain't really in the game. They ain't really in it.
They not in it,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? You're not really in the game. You're not really a part of, you know,
Yeah.
you're not really a part of the heritage of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Okay?
Show 'em.
You're false claimers.
You're false claim. That's
Yeah.
accurate.
Okay?
Yeah.
Faking the funk, man.
You're perpetrating,
You know?
perpetrating and faking the funk.
Perpetrating the fraud, man.
And you know what happens when you know, somebody find out
Hey,
that, you know, you're not really part.
Hey, you
Beat
got a
up.
charger? You got your charger?
So the Lord
right,
is about to have his angels beat Amalek the hell out.
That's right.
You got
The Lord's gonna bring you down, man.
The Lord gonna bring you down.
Y'all about Shemaiah and all these false flags that you're setting up all this fake stuff with the you know, these different events that's been transpiring in the news lately. Man, real Hebrew Israelites are not doing that, man.
Right.
You setting that up. We know this, man. Come on. Like you're losing right now. You can never come back. You had your rule. You had your time to rule, man. It's a wrap. Now it's time for the real Yasha Allah Yah to rule, man. The real Israelites to rule.
That's right.
With the sons of God. Go ahead. Keep reading that. Yes,
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Right. So you're going to have to come and worship before our feet, man. You Rothschilds, you Vanderbilts, man. All you so-called Jews are over in downtown Atlanta, up in New York, man. You guys are going to have to worship before our feet. Why? Because you have committed identity theft. What's the price for identity theft? Isn't that not jail time? Is it not a penalty?
It's federal.
That's a federal crime that you have committed.
Yeah, Esau want to put you away a long time. You do that, man.
Yeah. That's
So what do you
right.
think gonna happen
We got-
to him?
What's going to happen to him when the divine judgment comes upon him? See, you're such a hypocrite, man.
Biggest case of identity theft.
The biggest case of identity theft in the history of cases.
Blasphemy.
Been scamming for hundreds of years, guys.
Hey, come on, man. You
Thousands,
guys,
yeah.
you guys are a joke, man.
Esau the jug king.
Esau make a movie. Esau, if you go over there in what's it called, Bollywood, in India, and they'll make a movie, right? And they'll base it off of like a Hindu, like a legend or something. And they'll get these actresses and actors in it, and they'll be half Edomites. You know, the father will be an Edomite, but they kind of look like Elam.
See, that's
so
the
they'll put them in
devil
the
for
part
you.
of Elam.
That's the
But
devil.
Esau, you want to be everybody.
You want to be everybody but yourself, man.
That's right.
You want to be everybody but who you are.
Where's the movies about Esau, man? All these movies about Jacob and our forefathers and us. Where's the movies about Esau?
The last movie they did was The Cruise.
Yeah, if I was him, I wouldn't be him either.
I really don't blame you, because you're just so sorry, man. You're so ridiculous and pathetic. So I don't blame you, man.
That's right.
You're prophesied to be destroyed, so I don't blame you, man. All right, go ahead. You can go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all that devour.
All that devoured the Israelites, meaning if you funded the transatlantic slave trade,
Right.
if you established the stock market and slave were the first commodity on the stock market, if you perpetrated the fraud and you lied and you set up business in New Jersey, you're extorting people. What happened to extortion and usury? Is that not in the Torah? But you're doing that to your neighbor right now as we speak. If you did these things, all right, if you funded the prison industrial complex system, if you funded rap music to destroy the Israelites, man, go ahead.
and all thine adversaries,
Yeah, this is the last one.
every one of them shall go into captivity.
All right, you got me, buddy, man.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yeah,
That's right. And all these other nations benefited off the oppression of the Israelites.
If I knew, I would've
all right,
streamed
so
it
they're
out.
going to be given for a prey. All right, because we're going to have all of them in captivity. That's what our Lord is going to do. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to put all you heathen nations in captivity, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna just continue in the same spirit, calling out, these heathens, for basically, for their lies, man.
That's right.
Lying, saying, we're African American, black, or any other name that they call us, man. Hey, we calling out because the scriptures say, cry loud and spare not, man.
Yep.
So we're not gonna spare, you heathens, man.
Right.
Hey, the Lord, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, gave us this platform, so we're going to declare, and make known, your lies, your killings, your wickedness, all the things that you Edomites, you Amalekites, you Moabites, we bring it out, man.
That's right.
Yep.
Psalm 40 and 4. This is Psalm chapter 40, verse 4. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
That's right, man. And it says that respecteth not the proud, man. So I can read that again.
Psalm chapter 40, verse 4. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
That's right, man. It says respect not the proud, or turn aside to lies, man. We bring it out, man. We going to, how these Edomites, covered our faces through iconoclasm, said that they were the true kings and princes, when they were in the mountains, man.
That's right.
Right.
Yep. There you go.
So hey, we bring it out, man. We don't respect just because you have the authority, or you in rulership as of right now. We still call it out, man. Because you're the reason why we're in this place that we're in now, man. Through the bringing of our people down, man.
That's right.
We got Jake who don't even know. Yeah, they don't even know their father. Forget the grandfather.
Yeah.
They don't even know their own father or where they even where they're from, man. You that was it on that.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
And if a wicked or evil person have power, and they gonna do evil, man. It ain't gonna be no way around it, man. You ain't gonna get a mad scientist and give him power, and he go do good for the world.
Right.
He gonna do evil, man.
That's what they do. They gonna try to make
Give
Frankenstein.
a crazy person money.
Man.
Yeah.
Give a crazy person money and power, man. It's just gonna emphasize their craziness, man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Making food out of fucking trash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit burgers and shit.
That's part of the curse.
Shit. Feed the animals shit. It's like, hey, just going back to the point, man.
Shit king.
Esau has the power, man.
Yep.
So of course they gonna act like they created everything, man. The scriptures speak about how they give more glory or praises to the Creator more than the Creator.
Yeah.
So Esau, they basically molded themselves to be a god, man. And the people worship him, man.
Yep.
But the true men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hey, we don't respect it, man. Because number one, we respect who our true power is, man, and we understand that, hey, if we didn't go off from the beginning, you wouldn't even be in power, man.
Exactly.
This is just a punishment, man.
Right.
It says, Job 9 and 24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
It says, if not, where and who is he, man? Hey, Esau, hey, only the elites of Edom is hiding, man. And he's using you a minuscule Edomites to do his dirty work, man. You know, that's how you know, hey, just going back to the point that the brother was in before, that's how you know that y'all not the real Jews, man, because you weak.
That's right.
You can't even call out you can't even call out the person who above you because you so fucking cowardly, man. You know, you know what you're doing not right, man.
That's right.
You know, you got Donald Trump. Hey, these presidents can't say what they truly feel, man. You know, because they all subject to the elites, man.
That's right.
You know, it's all a plan, man. You know,
I was saying they all tied in.
Yeah, it's all tied in, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, to the point where they even got our people tied in with them, man, through the 501c3s. You know, even the ones who know that they're Israelites, man. You know, but it's going back to the to the point. Hey, that's why we don't respect the proud, man. You know,
that's right.
You had something. Reread that song. Was that it on that?
Yeah, Psalm chapter 40, verse 4. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust and respecteth not the proud.
And this is a part, you know, why we come out to the highways and byways, because the Lord said He's going to bless us, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord is going to bless us because in Jeremiah the 10th chapter it tells us to go not to the ways of the heathens, man. You know, it's all for a reason, man. You know?
That's right.
Nor such as turn aside to lies.
Hey, it said, nor turn aside to the lies, man. If brother can get pull that definition of who that lies.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
That's right, man. He's uncovering the lies and the evil doings, man. The death, the killing of our people, man. Hey, making our people sick. You know, even with Christopher Columbus, man, giving Native Americans the smallpox
blankets, yeah.
You know, hey, we calling it all out, man. You know, that's why, hey, just hit with these holidays, man. Hey, every year, man, hey, the celebration toward these holidays get less and less, lower and lower, man.
Yep.
Why? Because we're making Esau bare. You know, we're pulling down that covering that we had, and we're showing you, hey, man, this is the devil, man.
That's right.
This is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. It's not a horny, red, swole dude with horns, man. You know, it's a puny ass red-skinned white man.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
Just like that movie. What's that movie? With the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they got to the end, they realized it was a fucking frail whitey.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, that's what we dealing with though. All these, you look at what's that one Edomite that looked dead?
Yeah, that Prince.
The prince nigga.
Prince. Hey, man, these Edomites is frail as hell, man. You know. Yeah, Prince Philip.
That nigga like he one second away from kicking the bucket, man.
You look at these, because they don't age well, man.
That's right.
So just like the brother said, man, the devil is not, swole. It's a frail little white dude, man. Yeah.
This Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Hey, man, hey, you ever seen, how when you're doing like a show or something, and you see, and they got the curtains closed, and it's like a big image you see before. When they pull them curtains back, you see the regular. That's how the Edomites is, man. Yeah. You know, we no longer fear you, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, 40, 50 years ago, we couldn't even look you eye to eye, man.
Right.
You know, now we here prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, man. You know, that's how much power that you're losing, man. You know, hey, in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, it tells us that Jacob has hold of the heel of Esau, man. Hey, man, we continue to pull it down, man. Right. You know? And Esau trying to grab onto anything that he can, but he's slipping, man. He lost the grip, man. He has no control no more, man.
You know? Vomiting him up.
Yeah, he's vomiting. Hey, even in an example is in the White House, man. It's chaos in the White House, man.
Oh man, America's so goddamn fucked up internally. Yeah, House divided.
Yeah, House divided. Yeah, that's right.
Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
See, man? And they destroyed the cities, man.
Yep.
And we got walking on pavement, standing on pavement, you know, have to sit on hard concrete, you know, sleep on hard beds. That's a bunch of BS, man. You know, but hey, through the spirit of Yahweh Shah is being uncovered, man. You know, through the man of the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, and we're not sparing, man. You know, you got it.
Hold on, let me finish up. Jeremiah 49:10 again says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not."
Hey man, it's over for you Edomites, man. As brothers say it all the time, hey man, the gig is up, man.
Right.
You know,
The jig is out.
the jig is out, man. You know, we really see who you for who you really are, man. You know, Sirach, the 12th chapter tells us to never trust our enemies, man.
That's right.
Hey, you are an enemy of us, man. Why would we have to shake hands with you, man?
Right.
You know. I'll bring that.
Word lie is gazab in the Hebrew. It says a lie, untruth, falsehood, deceptive thing.
And the serpent, man. You know, Esau is the serpent that was in the garden, man.
Yep.
You know, their way through their policies and their lives, man, to have to be in the rulership they're in. You know, brother can grab Isaiah 10 too.
God, this is Psalm chapter 10 and 12. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, O power, lift up thine hand, forget not the humble." Verse 13 says, "Wherefore doth the wicked contempt the Most High?" That word contempt means to despise. It says, "He hath said in his heart, thou wilt not require it." So he says, thou saying his heart is not required. That's Esau saying, man, the Lord ain't gonna do nothing. That's why it said before there that the wicked contempt the Most High, meaning despise. Verse, what you say?
No, they say fuck it, man. Like, you know, that go hand in hand with Psalms 50.
Yo, come. It says, verse 14, it says, "Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to require it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless."
Hey, and if I could say too, hey, Esau knows that he's going to be destroyed, man.
He knows.
That's why the priest said they're in that effort spirit, man. Yeah, like fucking Queen Latifah set it off. Just hop out the car, knowing she about to die.
And you said, why you got the Space Force? I'm about to go out swinging.
That's the spirit that Esau in, man, and it's gonna continue to get worse and worse, man.
Yep.
If I can, because the brother mentioned Space Force, really Esau's in a confused state of mind. Because like we're saying, he is like in a fucking state of mind, but at the same time we're making Space Force saying, I'm still gonna keep my my kingdom and rulership
Defense up.
and my defense up.
Yeah.
If you really is someone who's like, fuck it, they've done bent over and gave up, like, oh, I can't do nothing no more.
Okay.
But he's like, no, fuck this, I'm gonna fight still.
That's that pride.
He's prideful, but he's still confused as shit. He don't know what the hell to do. He know he's gonna be destroyed. Because like brothers like to say, in order to tell a lie, you gotta know the truth. So he know damn well he's gonna be destroyed, but he's still gonna fight to stay at the top seat. He's going back and forth like the priest was saying. Esau's just all discombobulated. He's a schizo.
Well, he's
double-minded
to the law. He's saying fucking, shit, I don't care. The Lord's not gonna require it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm not doing this. And if the Lord come for me, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're saying, the Lord come for me, I'm gonna try and take him out.
Exactly.
Because he's trying to make himself
I'm making my own way.
Yeah.
I'm making my own. I'm gonna do this on my own terms.
Yep.
The hell with what you gotta say.
And what it is too is Esau doesn't fear the Most High.
Yeah, that's what
He don't have no fear.
Right.
You know, he just like, hey, what? Like the brother said, just like whatever. Same thing with Jacob and Esau. Esau, as hell with the birthright. Esau doesn't have no type of. He don't care. Esau just doesn't care. He just like, man, look, I'm through. I'm gonna go out. I'm through, but I'm going out fighting, man. Hey, you know, no fear.
Yeah, that's right.
He like the Germans. He like Adolf Hitler in 1945. You know, just the last effort, but it's just it's over with.
It's pathetic.
It's pathetic. It's like your last try for nothing. Yeah. You know?
Well, Esau's on his Hail Mary play right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep.
That's the final second sequence. Chuck it in the end zone.
Yeah, that's right.
Check the motherfucker to the end
So
zone.
it says, verse 15, Psalm 10 and 15. You got it. It says, break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man.
It's breaking the power of the wicked, man. You know, because as we keep saying, man, we see that Esau is losing power, man.
That's right.
You know, like brother said, hey, he on the Hail Mary play, man. Hoping that he got 10 wide receivers in the exact spot that he throw it to, but he got 0.
Right.
He got
You break someone's
He ain't got nobody going
He
up
ain't
for the
even got
bag.
nobody up there.
Yeah, he think he about to make a Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers play.
Aaron Rodgers play. Hell no.
That shit ain't gonna work, nigga.
It says, seek out his wickedness till thy find none.
See, and we bringing everything out, man. You know, we bringing everything out against the heathens, man.
That's right.
You know, and we not sparing nothing, man. You know, because we understand, hey man, we the ones who's supposed to be in rulership, man.
That's right.
You know, we get King Solomon said it best, man. And we're vexed in this place, man. You know, we're vexed, and we basically in prison, man.
Yeah.
We in prison.
Yep.
You know. So hey, why not? Hey, the Lord gave us this platform, man. Hey, why not, man? You know.
It says verse 16, the Lord is king forever and ever.
8:30.
The heathen are perished out of his land.
That's right, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the king forever, man. Not you Edomites, not you Amalekites, not you Moabites, not you hey, all of them, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, hey, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the one and only power, man. He said that he's a jealous God, man. You know. So hey, that's what we give worship and praise to, man.
That's right.
You know.
Last two verses. It says, Yahweh, thou hast heard the desire of the humble.
The desire of the humble, man. You know, hey, that's that. Hey, the scriptures say, "Fail not to mourn," man. That's that desiring of the kingdom, man. You know, understand what the Lord has set up for us. You know, understand that we'll be able to dwell with all our people. You know, without envying. You know, without strife. You know, killings, murder, rape. You know. Hey, that's the desiring of dwelling with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, Romans the 8th chapter, man. You can see.
Thou will prepare their heart. Thou will cause thine ear to hear. Verse 18, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress.
Hey, man, that's Esau coming to the end, man. You know, and he's no longer gonna be able to oppress our people, man. You know, we seeing homeless people walking up and down the street. You know, hey, I heard in San Francisco they actually pay people to pick up the feces, man. It's an actual job for people to go out on the streets and clean up the feces off the street. Yeah, clean up the shit, man.
Yeah, California, they're actually close to the bubonic plague.
Yeah.
It's so bad over there that the mice, the rats and mice, that's how the bubonic plague happened. Is the disease is carried over to the rodents. And hey, they said Skid Row, man. That shit, that disease, the bubonic plague wiped out fucking
2/3 of years.
Yeah. You know.
Jake got tore up. That was Jake. Jake got tore up.
Yep. So
and imagine living around that. See, that goes back to Esau being deceitful, man. You know?
Degenerate.
Yeah, degenerate.
Just make your earth like that.
Yeah,
man.
well, you build an apartment right over where people shitting at, man. Like, that don't even make sense.
Oh, why haven't been the street?
Right.
You know, all this land and all that stuff.
Money.
Well, they're burning all the land.
Yeah.
And the forest down. So, but damn, while the forest not there, build it up, make a house with a home. Esau's just a degenerate. Man.
Esau's
you know what I'm
stupid.
saying? He can't.
He's not fit to rule.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's not fit to rule. So, bro, you got to be taken out of power, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got it no more.
What proves he's not fit to rule is like the brother said. You got homeless people all over, man, because you wanted people to rely on you, but you can't even take care of them.
Right.
Right.
You an unfit father, man.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why we gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, did you want Psalm 36?
Oh yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 36 and 1. It says, the transgression of the wicked saith within mine heart that of Yahweh before his eyes.
See, they don't have fear of Yahweh by Shemal Shah, man. That's why they out here just doing anything they want, man. You know, that's why they out here just doing, you know, all sorts of nasty. You know, they be having orgies and sex groups and all type of stuff because they don't have fear of Yahweh by Shemal Shah, man. They spreading disease. You know, telling people, promoting to get a flu shot. You know, but that's why they gonna get bought down, man.
That's right.
You know, because the Lord, it tells us that in Job, I think it's the 20th chapter, that basically the Lord is filling his belly, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, kind of bring it out.
Hey, bring it up.
What verse you want me to start at?
I think it's 24.
This is Job chapter 20 and 24. This is he shall flee from the iron weapon. 23. Job chapter 20 verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
See, it says when he's about to fill his belly, man, and the Lord is just sitting back and just laughing at Esau, man. Like, yeah, he think he gonna do what he actually want to do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna pull it off.
Yeah, he gonna pull it off, man. That's when the Lord gonna bring that wrath down.
That's right.
You know? And he gonna get caught lacking, man.
Yep.
Caught lacking with his pants down, man.
Yep.
Boy, like, look at this nigga.
I think it's more on that. Reread it from the top of
He
the
caught red-handed.
Yep. Yeah.
Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
See, that pride is really blinding Esau, man. That pride is really blinding him to not knowing what's really going on, man.
Yeah.
You know? And the Lord is feeding him that pride, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
And when he think he full, and you know, and his plan is set in order with the new world order, you know, the killing of the people, and that's when the Lord's gonna come down, man. It tells us that in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, man, how he basically prepared to fight, man, but he's gonna be burnt up. You know, you can say.
Verse 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Hey, John, it's no running, man. Amos, what's that, 9? Nah, you grab your piece of
Okay, come on.
that was it on that?
I got some for you too.
I think it's a little more. A little more in that verse.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Verse,
Keep going, yeah.
Verse 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Yep, yeah, it says terrors are upon him, man. You know, so the same instruments, you know, that you made, you know, the military equipment, the missiles, and that's gonna be your
That's
demise,
right.
man. That's right. You know, that's gonna be the same exact thing, you know, that's gonna destroy you, man.
That's right.
Your blessing. You know? Yeah.
Just a precept to that, because I was speaking about those missiles. Matter of fact, can you reread verse 24?
Verse 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Right. This is 2 Samuel 22 and 15. It says, and he sent out arrows and scattered them, lightning and discomfited them. So, like the officer is saying, the same utensils that you're going to try to use against the Lord, he's going to just turn around and flick them right back at you.
That's right.
And that's why the Lord's gonna be laughing, man.
Yeah.
You know, so the same instruments, man, that you're creating, like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yep.
You know, the missiles gonna be shot on you. Hey, brothers gonna get spiritual powers.
That's right.
You know, brothers, you gonna
Hey, that's the spirit, man.
Yeah, that's confirmation.
Right when he said it.
Yeah, call all y'all.
Call all y'all shy.
You know,
That was very
brothers gonna
Yeah,
get
that was
spirituals,
good.
man. Hey, spiritual
Hey, that
powers.
was spiritual power. That right there was spiritual power.
All the time.
Yeah, God, that's it.
We in that time, and it's about that time.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
Time, man.
I got cool.
I got
With all humility.
Oh yeah.
That was them yours?
Kind of Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
See, it says that pride has deceived them, man. Deceived them. You know, that pride has them blinded, man, to what's actually going to happen, man. That's why, hey, you have to have a certain level of pride to even to prepare to fight against the highest power.
That's right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's crazy.
That like, how can you even think like, yeah, we got something for him?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yep.
Like nigga, like you gonna fight God?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like,
bro.
if you
Think
look
about
at
that
an
shit, bro.
example,
Like,
like
what the fuck?
Pharaoh.
Niggas
Moses,
crazy.
Moses just did all the miracles, all these miracles in Egypt. The Lord did several 13 plagues,
Right.
and you still gonna go after it.
Still.
Hey, that's pride. That's a high
That's
level of
pride,
pride
yeah.
that the Lord put on even Pharaoh and Esau.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because
Fan
Esau's a new pharaoh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
See, Esau's trusting in his witchcraft and his technology and his magic the same way Pharaoh trusted in his with the magi. But what happened each time? Every time
10, yeah, 10. Yeah.
Moses counted.
Now you.
Pharaoh made a move, Moses countered it,
Yep.
and it was a greater power. Same thing gonna happen again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? See, Esau's banking on, see, now they don't know who they power is. So he can't protect them. Too late.
Yeah.
You know our power
late.
now. You know? So now you're going to have to, like it says in Acts 5, you shall happily find yourself fighting against the Heavenly Father, man. And that's a fight
fight
that
you
you
gonna
ain't going to
lose.
win.
Yeah,
man.
fight you
Your
don't
arms
want,
are too
man.
short to box with the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Go ahead, bring yours.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
That's right, man. Hey, the Lord is showing. He's showing us first, man, that he's the only true power, man.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
And he's showing us through examples through our daily lives, man. You know, that's why we don't worship, these false idols and celebrate these holidays, man, because we have fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, we fear what he will actually do to a person, man.
That's right.
2 Samuel tell us that he gives life and causes death. I'm paraphrasing, man. Yeah, he kills and makes it alive, man. You know, so why would we, praise, Esau, praise, Jesus Christ, man?
Right.
You know, when we have our true power, man. You know. The Lord has, brothers feel like we already got spiritual power, man.
That's right.
You know, being that, brothers be going sometimes 24 hours not even getting sleep, man. You know, that's spiritual power, man.
Yeah.
Not eating,
Yeah, exactly.
just making stuff happen, man. That's spiritual power, man. You know, and it's gonna, prayer,
Yeah, yep.
and it's gonna magnify, man. You know. So where Psalms 110 tells us that the people will be willing not in a day, man. Sure. In our power, so like, you know. You got
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
That's right, man. Hey, the Lord is going to be revealed in His time, man. You know, so it's up to us to basically just be patient and wait upon Him, man.
That's right.
You know, that's what Paul was telling them, man. You know, hey, man, just keep continuing in the things that you're doing, man. You know, and the Lord, and this is the time, man. This is the time where Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is going to reveal itself, man. You know, because Esau's rulership is coming to an end, man. You know, we at the end, man. There's no way. Scriptures tell us in Hebrews the 10th chapter to basically stick to your profession, man. You know, without wavering, man. You know. You can bring it out, bro.
This is Romans 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
Hey, same thing with Esau, man. The Lord raised Esau up to show his power, man. To show his true power, man. You know, just like he did with Pharaoh, man.
That's right.
You know? The Lord got you in the trick bag, man. You know? You can sit here and lead our YouTube channels and, you know, say we anti-Semitic. Anything you can do, man. Scripture say you can't do nothing against the truth before it, man.
That's right.
You know? You got it, bro.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore, had he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardened it.
Hey, man, it says that his name may be declared throughout all the earth, man. He's using us. He's using us to declare his name, man.
Right.
You know, to make it to put his name out there, man.
That's right.
Hey, the brother Abba just posted in the group chat. It was somebody who don't even push the truth. Was talking about Yahweh Shah, man. That's declaring his name, man. You know, make his name known throughout all the four corners of the world, man. You know?
That's right.
That was it.
Yeah, that's it. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2. I'll start at verse 3. It says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Yahweh shall have them in derision.
See, man, it says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, man. You know, because, that's Yahweh, man. Yahweh Shah, man. Laughing, man, because, they laughing because, Esau think I got it. Because you know how technical Esau be like.
Right.
Yeah.
If we have them like this, when we
Yeah.
like this will happen.
The AI machine says.
The algorithm that we put in place is working.
According to
Yeah, you go to my calculations looking at it.
Push the glasses up, it's a foolproof plan, man.
You know what that reminds me of? Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
When that damn magician,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, was like, I looked out 2 million scenarios,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
killed like one.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man looked at him, he was like, no, Esau.
No.
Goose egg, man.
You got a donut,
We got one
nigga.
chance, and we gonna win.
That's right.
We got that one chance, and
That's
we
right.
gonna win.
That's right.
But Esau, you got no chance. Okay?
none at all, man.
Yeah. Hey, because you know, if you want to make Thanos the villain, you know, he won in every other scenario except for what the one where, you know, the Avengers made it through. So just like with us, we only got one way. What y'all was trying to say, I am the way, the truth, the life.
Yeah.
Okay, he that climbeth up another door.
Right.
All right, you can't climb up no other door. There's only one way that we're going to win and triumph over the wicked.
Hey,
You know?
that's why that's what makes us, of course, the same. That's what makes us so different from our evil twin. Because you think numbers, we think faith.
Yeah.
Day to day, there's some bros. I'm just speaking, you know, as a man. I might be going through something, can't pay a bill or some stuff. I'm speaking minuscule. We don't give a shit because we don't think numbers.
Right.
At the end of the day, I can't pay my rent. Well, I'll go by faith. Of course, we be a man and try to do what we got to do to pay it. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna stress ourselves.
That's right.
From okay, if I save this, if I don't
Right.
If I don't buy these plots, if I don't buy this plot, I'll have $30 left over to pay my phone bill.
Yeah.
It's funny too.
Like
we already tried that. It ain't work.
It ain't work.
It ain't work.
Yeah, it don't work. Hey, that's the one thing that
Yeah,
we got over Esau.
That's right.
That's the one gift and that's the one thing Esau will never truly understand.
That's right.
Because he's carnal, man. All right, you know, and like the brother said, he can't take adversity.
That's right.
So by him not having, by his lack of faith, that's why he's so through, man.
Yeah, he's finished.
He don't.
Yeah.
That's why he's scrambling like that. That's why he's on the ropes. I got a preset. Okay, this is Isaiah 14 and 13. Verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's pride, man.
Yep.
That is pride. If you, man, like, come on, man. You
Yep.
you ain't even discovered everything on the earth yet.
That's
Right.
crazy.
You ain't discovered everything in the seas yet, man.
Hey,
What, 5% of the seed?
Yeah, it probably is
How
that.
is it 5%? If you, how would you know it's 5%?
Right.
Yeah, you
don't
don't
know.
know. You don't know. You don't know.
If you know 5%,
All right.
lose it, man. You don't know.
Just because he said that lets him know he ain't discovered a damn
He
thing.
ain't discovered
You
shit.
know, I did shit.
That's the numbers again, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
5%.
Probably have any expression circle.
All right. Yeah.
Verse 14, I will send above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Man, that's it.
Oh, Salaki.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
See, Esau be counting himself for that number. You know, the scripture, Paul tells us not he doesn't count himself for that number. In Philippians, the 3rd chapter, he says, I don't count myself apprehended. That's Esau counting himself apprehended, because being apprehended is being ultimately beamed up.
Yeah.
And he counts himself for the number because he said, I'll be like God. Well, according to the scripts, what? We're joint heirs to Yahweh Shai, so we will be gods. You see what I'm saying? But he counts himself.
He already counted himself. That's exactly how the Christians be saying, I'm saved.
Yeah.
But how are you saved?
That's a proud ass statement.
That's a proud statement.
Yep. Just a little bit more. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the nations,
Man.
that made the world as wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
See, hey, man, that's the uncovering of Esau, man. You know, the Lord's going to bring you down, man. You know, you try to exalt yourself as the Most High, but he going to be the one who bring you down, man. You know? Because, hey, the scriptures tell us that, hey, that this not our fight, man.
Right.
Hey, vengeance belongs unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know?
Yep.
So just because you want to call yourself a God, man, hey, the Lord's going to show you who true power is, man. That's right. You know?
Verse 5, it says, Then shall come, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, in his sore displeasure.
Hey, man, the Lord got something. Ooh, man. Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua got something for you, man. You know? He got some heat coming for you, man. You know? Hey, that's why we push so hard to try to make it out of here, because we ain't trying to be a part of it.
Yeah,
right. When you start understanding the destruction and the death that's coming to this place, man, that's why we push so hard, man. You know, we push towards the mark, man.
That's right.
You know, because we have that understanding that we gotta fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
Yep.
You know, Sirach the 19th chapter tells us that the fear of the Lord is better than any knowledge, man.
That's right.
You know. That's why, hey, let me read that verse again.
This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 5. It says, Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure.
So vex them, man. You know how vexed Esau gonna be that he done made this plan for however many years, and it don't come into how he want it.
In 1 hour.
In 1 hour, man. Like this, man. He done made all types of decrees and laws, all for his power, man. But the Lord's gonna just cut it like this.
Hey, the Lord's gonna cut Esau. You know, Esau trying to get this new world order. You know, he's chipping people. He's got the economy. He's trying. You know, he's got it geared towards a chip now. He's got people deceived. You know, because like the scripture that we read in Job, where it says when he was about to fill his belly, the Lord gonna rain snares. So it's like he did all this work.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with us. You know, we put all these videos up, and then Esau cut your channel.
Right.
That's what the Lord gonna do.
Yeah.
You know?
Except he
So
can't
you
make
playing the
another
game.
one.
Yeah.
You might be playing the game, and then your memory get deleted.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Esau.
They say what's that Malachi that they shall build, but I will throw down. Yeah. So they building up like we was talking before. Hey, y'all look it up. Like how they Esau building up the the streets and putting this the apartment. Man, all that shit gonna be thrown down real soon, man. You know.
This is 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 15. And he said, hearken ye, all Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat, thus said the Lord to you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but God's.
See, man, and we don't have nothing to fear, man. You know, and the Lord's gonna do what's necessary for the victory, man.
That's right.
You know, we just have to move, and like the brother was saying, have that faith in the Lord, man. You know, that's what's gonna get us that salvation, man. Is having that faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Right. You know, not making a plan to, hey, I'm gonna turn right, then I'm gonna hit that alley right there. I'm gonna hide in the trash can, let Esau pass, hop out, and I'm gonna go. Nah, man, you have to have faith, man. Hey, move as a win, man.
That's right.
You know, you don't have to make a plan, man. Just be spiritual and trust in the Lord.
That's right.
You know,
The spirit's going to guide your plan.
Yeah.
I want you to just follow the spirit.
Yeah, follow the spirit.
Follow the spirit, man. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 28, verse 1. The word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, Salakia, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
Hey, he says you are a man. Hey, the Lord's basically saying, I created you, man. You know? And here you are bucking up at me, man. I created you, man.
Right.
You know? You are a man. You can be destroyed. You can't destroy Yahweh, man.
That's right.
You can't put Yahweh to death, man. You know? And here you are bucking up against him, man. You know? That's why Esau got destruction coming to him that's never been seen before, man.
That's right.
Spoken of in Daniel the 12th chapter, man. You know? It's gonna be 20 times worse than what's that movie with The Rock? Yeah, San Andreas.
Oh man.
Building falling. Dinosaurs and what was the name of that beast in there? It was like an alligator, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Rampage.
Rampage. You talking about Rampage? Yeah. San Andreas too. Yeah.
See, it's gonna be 100 times worse than that, though.
Yeah, that's right.
The scripture says it.
Yeah.
They have darkness. Yeah, gloomy.
Yeah, you got Leviathan.
Apparitions.
Yeah, apparitions.
You can't, like you were saying, you can't plan for that.
Right.
And in real talk, like the priest was dead on. You just gotta go by faith. But if you want to just think about if you have a plan, Yahweh Shai already gave it to you. He said go to the wilderness. The Maccabees went to the wilderness, and then after they did that, they just flowed with the Spirit from there.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai said flee to the wilderness. Flow with the Spirit from there. That's all. That's the starting point he gave us right there.
Yeah.
If you have wisdom, you'll listen to what Yahweh Shai said.
Yeah.
And then whatever he do give you to think about,
Yeah.
it's up
up
to
to
the
Most
Spirit.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna have their own lot.
Or you
Not
might.
your own will, but let the Lord give you the understanding.
You might have a
Now, okay, we need to go this way, we need to go that way. Let the
like
Lord-
just building on that, and that can come through an angel. An angel could literally appear and tell you like to your face, hey, bro. Or he'll do like he did on what was that Habakkuk. Grab you by the crown of your tater and you know. Yep. That's right.
My bishop said he had force.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Get
Yep.
used, man.
Yeah.
I just had a precept because we were speaking about, like I said earlier, we don't think numbers, we think faith. We don't plot, we just go by it. We on some Book of Eli stuff.
Yeah.
So it says Psalms 37:12 says the wicked plotteth against the just. So that's Esau.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do this, and
Plotting the schemes.
I'm gonna set a lie here so they don't know who they
He
are.
sit up in the secret places.
Set him in the secret places. It says he gnasheth upon him with his teeth. But verse 13, and it was a precept to what the brother Yaakov brought out in Psalm, I think 2 and 4. It says, the Lord shall laugh at him. For he seeth that his day is coming. So the Lord sits there and is like, you sit here planning all this, bro, but like, it's funny to me because I'm about to like destroy all this. I just see right through you're transparent, Esau, just like your skin.
Right.
So it says, verse 14. It says the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be upright conversation. The sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken, just like the gallows when you read in Esther. When you read in Esther with Haman the Agagite, and Mordecai, but Haman the Agagite, he plotted against the Israelites, but the Lord was laughing at him the whole time. You're gonna get hung by your own gallows.
Yep. Hey, bring that out.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them, and travail upon a woman with child.
See, that's the Lord coming down on your parade, man. You know, because it said when they shall say peace and safety, then that's sudden destruction, man. You know, Esau thinking that, yeah, man, we did it.
Yeah.
We made it. We got them.
We chipped them.
Yeah, we made it. They taking the chip. They out dispersed in the cities. But the men of the Lord, we see, through the scriptures, we understand that, this is prophecy, man.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, we laughing at it, man.
They ain't gonna make us afraid.
That's right.
This is prophecy, man. Hey, Esau's plan is prophecy, man.
Yeah, prophecy.
Year of prophecy, man.
That's right.
Year of prophecy.
Prophecy, man. You can't do nothing against it, man.
Yep.
Yeah, finish that off, man. You got it.
And travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
They shall not escape, man. You know? Hey, you might as well scratch that plan and start a new one, because ain't none of them gonna work. You got it.
Hey, you might as well scratch the plan and give up. Throwing no, wave the white flag.
Put a cork in it.
Hey, y'all ever seen that SpongeBob episode when they had show what his mind looked like? And they was all
Yeah. I see that
it was
shit.
burning. They was throwing paper everywhere.
Yeah. I seen that shit before.
That's how he saw it, man. You got it, bro.
This Ezekiel 28:2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, which that represents Esau.
Yep.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God, not the Most High, though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. All right, I'm going to jump down to verse 6. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw the swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. So all this knowledge and all this glory that you presenting before the people, the Lord said the nation's gonna burn it up and destroy it. You know, it says they shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am the Most High? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the death of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers. For I have spoken it, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Man, that's heavy.
Man. See, sometimes you just gotta let the scriptures just
read.
flow, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it brings out everything that we're saying, man.
Yeah.
You know, it says you are a man and no God, man. Meaning you have no power, man. The Lord gave you the power that you got.
That's right.
It's His. It belongs to Him, man. That's like me borrowing this brother phone charger and charging my phone now is my Devo shit to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, but the Lord said you a man and not a God, man. You know, you'll be bought down, man.
That's right.
You know.
That precept that priestess brought out is the clean, direct opposite from Psalm 82:6 for us. Ye are gods, but you shall die like men. But you're gonna die like a man, and you're not a god.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that link with I don't know if y'all brought it up, but what's that? Isaiah. They say you got it. Go ahead, bring it. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3. It says, "Now the Egyptians are man and not God."
Woo! That's you too, Esau.
Yep.
That's you. That's Esau. You got it.
Yep.
It says, "Now the Egyptians are man and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit." When you got it,
You ain't got the spirit, man.
you ain't got spirit. It says,
That's why Isaiah the 34th chapter, it talks about when the heavens are rolled like a scroll, but before that, no, I think it's in the same verse. It talks about the host of the heavens shall be destroyed. It's paraphrasing. What host? Your host, Esau.
Yeah.
That army, it says your horses are flesh.
flesh and not spirit.
Flesh, you go back, it's carnal. The water release. It's carnal. Them F-15 jets, that's all carnal bullshit. That you're going against something that's spiritual, that can teleport, disappear, go from point A to point B within faster than a blink of an eye. Dimensions. Like that's what you're. The Lord. That's why the Lord laughs at you, because you're really presenting this to a battle. The audacity.
Right. Typically in modern warfare, the army, especially since World War II, the army that has aerial superiority is at the advantage, the supreme advantage. And Yahweh Shah and the Israelites.
That's why they put in the Space Force. That's right.
Exactly. Because they seeking that area. That's why the Germans really. I mean, it was the mass production of the Allies, but the Germans more than anything lost because of the aerial superiority. They were able to destroy all their supply lines and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the angels confound physics with their mathematics and with their display. And what do you have? Nothing. You don't have anything against that, man.
And what's funny is the brother said they define. Well, the Lord's ground forces will define physics.
Oh yeah.
Or defy physics.
Yeah.
The Lord's Navy, the Leviathan, will defy physics.
Sure.
The Lord's space. Space Force.
This Space Force,
will defy physics. All right, Marines, land and sea. His whole power defies it.
That's right.
I think he could come with some AKs.
His Navy SEALs and his special forces, Black Ops. He's gonna have his men out there doing all kinds of things that will catch you by surprise.
Got off guard, man.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
There you go.
It says they prevailed not, man. You know that war that you're preparing to fight against the Lord, hey man, you're not going to prevail, man.
That's right.
You might as well already chalk it up as an L, man.
Right.
And because Christians will bring that out and be like, you see, Satan fell from heaven, and then try to link it with Isaiah 14. But when you clearly go into those words, heaven, it literally means it. Look it up. It says sky. The literal sky that you see right now. So reread that again.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven.
All right. So there was a war in the sky. This is a prophecy that is. You got to remember, John the Revelator was seeing things. He was revealed. Revelation, the 9th chapter, we understand those are airplanes, according to when you look up in World War I. Those are airplanes he was trying to describe to us so we can understand it now, which we, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, given the understanding to the apostles and elders, starting from Apostle Tahar on down, we got that understanding. Therefore, we can link that understanding with this. So reread that again.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels.
Yeah, see, in the sky. That's why Daniel, the 12th chapter, says Michael will stand up for us. This is the standing up that Michael's doing right there. He's fighting Esau in his stupid jets in the sky. In the physical, literal sky. It ain't no them in heaven and Esau portrayed as dumb little gay naked babies with little baby wings and shit. That ain't it. It's talking about a F-15, F-35, A-10, A-22, A-10, Thunderbolt, Warhawk, all that stuff, fighting against the chariots of the Lord that are spoken about all throughout the scripts.
Yeah.
That's literally speaking.
Hey, like how you said, Esau's trying to be like the Most High and trying to put lasers on, the military weapons.
Yeah.
Trying to basically mock the chariots.
They're trying to make chariots.
That's a joke. He trying to make his own chariot.
They've been doing that since the Germans in World War II.
Since World War I.
You see what that is?
Stalin.
Esau always trying to jock. Always trying to jock style.
Yeah.
The chariots got laser beams.
Yeah.
So now you want to come with now you want to have imagination.
Right.
And then make fun of the men who say missiles are coming to your place, like we're imagining.
Yeah. Or say UFOs really exist. Now they make fun of it.
They know it's too obvious now.
But now
they
admitted
admitted they bring it up.
Yeah, the government admitted that. So it's
They gonna say they're the angels of the Lord though. They gonna
Right,
say
yeah,
we don't know. Yeah.
unidentified.
Yeah, nigga, you know they the angels of the Lord. Come on, fuck your ass up, man. You know.
Big bubble here with big
Yep.
Angels gonna get y'all for that.
That's my
Yeah.
That's what make it seem unbelievable.
Exactly.
That's mocking because clearly in Ezekiel the 1st chapter it tells us what an angel looks like. It tells us his personalities and the characteristics and the traits of an angel. The scriptures also tell us in in Judges, 13 I want to say with Samson's mom when she saw an angel. These things have been described to us. That's how you know Esau is a damn devil.
That's right.
Which simply means deceiver. You fit the name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let the scripture.
Verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more. Verse 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth. His angels were cast out with him.
So it says he deceived the whole world, man. That's why the Lord, basically gave us the spirit to bring back the truth in the world. Man.
That's right.
To bring back what's actually right, what's actually gonna happen, man. That's why we say, hey, man, you can't say that through the spirit that we don't have the truth, man. Because all these prophecies, if some of them already came to pass, and it's showing more relevant each and every day, man. Now you can't say that last year being deemed the year of Carragher, that the chip wasn't being pushed.
Right.
People got it in there.
Yeah, they got it. It's in there.
In droves.
Yeah.
Buying and selling. Thousands of people are using the right hand with the market to buy and sell.
Right.
It's just not mandatory.
Yeah.
That's when that prophecy is going to be fully fulfilled.
That's right.
That's right. I see something about this apostle coin that he never said it's going to be
Exactly.
mandatory.
Exactly.
He really said that's not. He doesn't know.
Exactly.
For sure. He said it's like basically the system of it is going to be established. But you scoffers, it's a stumbling block for the wicked, man. It's not spiritual. You niggas ain't, you're not spiritual, man. You're not of Yahweh Shai. Just looking for something. Just like how they was with Yahweh Shai, trying to trip them up, looking for something to confound them with, and they failed every time.
Yes. Hey, that's why the scriptures tell us that just be blameless, man. Because we know they gonna come and try to persecute us, man. But they ain't gonna have no real reason why. That's why the top, to put the cherry on the top, man. For the men of the Lord, man, just follow the spirit, man.
That's right.
And the Lord is gonna basically give you the salvation and that crown, man.
That's right.
Don't make things harder than what it actually has to be. Hey, man, we're in a so-called new year. So man, the prophecy is gonna come to pass more and more. Like we were just saying, in 2019, man, people actually took the chip, man. The woman had how many chips that woman had? She was damn near a robot.
Yeah. She had so many chips.
Yeah, she had damn near 15 chips in the prophecy.
This is a bag of Pringles, man.
Yeah.
This is for my phone.
Got a
This is
chip
for my
thing.
car. This is for my bank account.
She had
this
one
is
of
for
her
my
dog.
school. This is for my job.
So she
I got
communicate
one in the
with
back
her
of my head just so I
Yeah.
can talk to birds.
She had one a cat.
That's how they do.
Yeah.
We gonna end with this guy, Hebrews 10 and 23.
This is the year of prophecy. So when we, like brother was, giving advice for brothers, prophesy. Just go to the prophecy.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff coming out.
That's it.
You know, going to the prophecies. You know, going to the, you know, because Esau can't get mad at you for saying what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
All you guys do is you cuss out white people. We just read what we went to the prophecies.
Reading the
We talking
scriptures,
about-
exactly.
We talk about what your own people are talking about.
Right.
You know.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23. Let us hold fast to the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised.
See, man. Hey, hold fast to our profession, man. You know, hold on to it with a tight grip and don't let it go, man. You know, because, hey, man, hey, we're going to wait upon the Lord, and he's going to keep revealing, you know, the prophecies to us, man, and keep building our faith up to endure it, man. You know, so did anybody else have anything? So we'll go ahead and close out by giving all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the wind. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.